Beloved Saints, today's 5-minute message of redemptive history is about Shamgar, from the third book of Redemptive History series, The Unquenchable Lamp of the Covenant. Shamgar was the third judge after Ehud. The name of Shamgar means sword. First, God called Shamgar an ordinary farmer. In Judges 3 verse 31 it states, "After Ehud came Shamgar, son of Anath, who struck down 600 Philistines with an ox goad. He too saved Israel." An ox goad is a thick and rounded stick about 8 feet in length. One end of the stick is pointed and used to spur on oxen, while the other end is a small shovel used for farming purposes. This simple tool revealed God's power and became a weapon like a sword used to defeat the Gentiles. God also used the staff in Moses' hand when he parted the Red Sea and performed the great work of leading the Israelites out of Egypt. Even a plain staff can become the staff of God and perform great miracles when it is used with God's power. Shamgar was an ordinary farmer, but God poured down his powers upon him so that he became a great judge who was able to save God's people with an ox goad. Second, Shamgar saved Israel from the oppression of the Philistines. With regard to the time period during which Shamgar lived, Judges 5 verse 6 states, "In the days of Shamgar, the son of Anath, in the days of Jael, the highways were deserted, and travelers went by roundabout ways." Here it says that highways were deserted. These highways were usually used for travel and commerce, but the fact that they were deserted reveals that violence and pillage were rampant during these lawless times, owing to the oppression of the Philistines. It also says that travelers went by roundabout ways. This means that people avoided the large highways and took winding paths where they were less likely to be seen by others. This is an indication that Philistine oppression was unbearably brutal. It was under such circumstances that Shamgar saved Israel by killing 600 Philistines with an ox goad. The Philistines at this time resided on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea and were strong enough to plan an expansion toward the east. However, God poured down his powers upon Shamgar so that he was able to defeat them with an ox goad. The secret to victory is not the quality of their weapons, nor the number of their military forces. The key to victory is the power given by God. Beloved Saints, when it comes to God's work of salvation, our exceptional skills and special talents do not determine whether God will use us. Even a person who appears weak and dull-witted can be used as a sharp sword in God's hands for his great work when his word bestows understanding and ability. God uses even people who are born blind to manifest his work. And we see that in John chapter 9 verse 3. It says, "Jesus answered, 'It is neither that this man sinned nor his parents, but it was so that the work of God might be displayed in him.'" Just as God's power was with the plain ox goad in the hand of Shamgar in order to save Israel, today, let God's power be upon us so that we will be used to fulfill God's redemptive history. I bless in the name of the Lord.